What social networking sites do you have profiles on?
I have Facebook, and I do have a MySpace that I probably should delete, but I haven't yet.
I use Facebook.
Only Facebook. I used to have a MySpace back in high school when it was cool, but I deleted that before I came here because I hadn't been on it for like maybe like a year or something. I had a Twitter account for maybe like a week, but then I decided that it was stupid and that my life wasn't interesting enough to document. So just Facebook.
Sites?
Oh God, probably a lot you've never heard of.
Okay, we'll just name them off.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so I have Twitter, Facebook, Flickrbox.net. I have a Dropbox account. I have AIM. I have, did I say Flickr, Delicious, Evernote, Hootsuite, MailChimp, Square, which is actually a really cool San Francisco startup. I have a Netflix account, if you count that. Pandora, actually, is really cool. Grooveshark,
These
RDO.
are social networking sites. Not,
Yes, they are.
Not Netflix.
Okay, fine, not Netflix, but
Okay.
like Ping is a social network site for music.
Okay,
Which
all
is
right,
built
continue.
into iTunes. I think that's it.
Okay.
There has to be more. That's not nearly enough. Or LinkedIn. How did I forget LinkedIn?
How did you forget LinkedIn?
I don't know.
What the heck is
How did I
LinkedIn?
not- You've never. Okay.
No.
I have LinkedIn. Skype, if you count Skype,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Tumblr, Posterous. How did I forget those? I'm on those every day. StumbleUpon.
Okay.
How did I forget StumbleUpon? And Yelp. I use Yelp a lot. So
How often do you go on Facebook?
How often do I go on, or how long am I on?
How
for?
often do you go on?
I use Facebook maybe like 4 times a week.
Profile.
I'd say like on average about like once a day.
All the time.
How many times a day do I check it? Probably whenever I'm just like, when I'm in my room with nothing to do. So probably like between classes, and then I guess like between like homework assignments. So maybe like the different times that I check it, like the number. If I had to guess, I'd say probably like 6 times a day.
On these sites,
every day.
like how many times a day?
Well, they're all on my iPhone home screen.
Okay.
So probably a lot.
When you go on Facebook, how often, like, how long do you stay on for?
Like 5 minutes.
I'd say around like 25 minutes.
As long as I can.
All right.
My entire day, I would probably say like 4 hours of my day is devoted to Facebook. So what? I'm like up for 16 hours a day. So that's like a fourth of my day.
I don't like go on Facebook just to go on Facebook. I go on Facebook with like when I get a notification. So like I only go on Twitter when I have something to say, not just like to randomly read tweets. So like if
Okay.
I'm on Flickr, it's because I'm like putting a photo on Flickr, not because like I'm just bored and decide to go on Flickr.
How do you feel when you don't have access to your Facebook? Like you haven't been on in a long time.
Like a whole day or something.
Forever.
Forever. That's fine. I don't really care. I wouldn't feel that bad. I'd probably just check back later.
I feel absolutely nothing about that. Like
Come on.
I really don't care.
I get very anxious,
Do you want to elaborate at all?
and then I want to cry in a corner.
Shade. I don't know if it's because the internet's not working or if it's just because like I can't check if I have notifications. I feel like I need like my Facebook fix after a while. If I haven't like checked it in a couple days, then I think of all the things that I could possibly be missing. The drama, the suspense, you know.
Oh, I can always access them.
How would you feel if you couldn't access them?
Oh, like when Twitter goes down or Facebook goes down?
Sure.
Well, if Facebook goes down, I commonly tweet about it. So I'm very disgruntled, and
Oh, okay.
I always write, when Facebook goes down, I don't know who I am anymore.
How often do you find yourself getting distracted by Facebook?
Well, not that often, but like the like few times I do check it, like I do check it when I'm doing like research or like schoolwork. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna just go on Facebook for a little bit. Like it is kind of distracting. So yeah.
Let's see. I would say about 10% of the time I go on there. Like,
Like all the time. Like whenever I'm doing my homework, I'm probably gonna be distracted by Facebook. So I don't know if there's like a set number. Just like whenever I'm doing my homework, I find myself distracted by Facebook.
Do you have Facebook on your phone?
I do actually. I never use it, but I do.
Do you have like apps on your phone?
Yeah, I have 400 apps on my phone. 424, actually.
Okay, well, do you have apps on your phone for these sites?
Yes.
Okay.
And if there isn't one, then I try to find someone to make one.
Okay.
Because I'm that addicted.
How often do you check the apps?
Every few minutes. And I even have push notifications set for each of them. Because I'm that big of a geek.
Okay.